Now you know why my brother, I have to import it. It's an adopted brother. Sharon, please give him a round of applause. One of the best MC in the city, isn't it? I mean, I looked at Sherman and I said, you know what? This is a Nigerian, but he doesn't know where he belongs. Well, thank you very much, Excellency. You know, I'm your adopted brother from day one. Now, even before you came, I mean, you came back to Nigeria, I mean, to Canada from Nigeria. We've been talking about how to make Ottawa or Canada better, and I can say that, you know, now that your term is about to end, we have done great. But before I can even go further, I want to invite my wife here, because without her, you know, you come out here. Come here, Pete. No, Pete, because without you, I know that, you know what, serious, come here. You know, like, people don't understand that, you know, sometimes it's, you know, like, this is what I learned from the ambassador, that, you know, you cannot do shit without your wife. You know, and I like that from, you know, like, I mean, I've met all his kids, and they are as lovely and as, you know, successful as ever. And, you know, when he introduced them, I can, you know, the beauty of it is when you see his eyes, when he say, you know, well, I want you to meet, this is my oldest son, this is my youngest, you know, I mean, my youngest son, this is the, you know, the doctor, the, you know, like, this is, you know, like, I mean, it's so, I mean, it's got 4 kids, and they're all very, very successful. Ambassador, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
And Madam, congratulations on raising 4 beautiful, and lovely, successful, you know, kids. And I think that's so important, because people don't understand. Like, you know, I mean, you're my role model. People don't understand it. And Sharon, I mean, somebody said, you know, why would a foreign minister, you know, come back and become an ambassador? And I think it just, I'll ask you the question, is the service to the country. It doesn't matter what capacity. So long as you have the truth, you know, I mean, senior, we spoke about that. Is when you have the love for the country, it doesn't matter what capacity you are, you know, you are put into. It doesn't have to be, you don't have, not everybody's going to be the president, not everybody's going to be, you know, but if you have the love of the country, you will serve in any capacity that, you know, the country needs you. And that's what the Excellency did. You know, I mean, I love you, Excellency. You know that. And I even came to your 70th birthday in Nigeria. You know, because I know I need to be there, because you mean so much as a mentor. You know, so when I came back and people told me that, you know, oh, well, we did this, we did that, I'll tell you one thing. I made one phone call. I called Isaac. I said, Isaac, we have to do something. He said, whatever you want to do, go ahead. Isaac, you know, seriously, all affairs, they told me, go for the best, because the Excellency deserve the best, and we're with you. Isaac, you're like my, you know, son, my brother, you know, I really enjoyed, and your father is just like, you know, too much.
Thank you so much.
Without you, we couldn't have done this. You know, like I mean, because definitely, because they never hesitated. They said, you know what, whatever it takes, just go ahead, do the best, and we will back you. I called Nigerians. You see, somebody told me, if you want to make $1 million, try to get $1 from 1 million people, or find a good friend and get $1 million from that person. I think it's easier to get a millionaire and say, this is what I want to do. And that's what brought the Nigerian-Canadian Business Network. It's not about getting 1 million people. It's about getting the right people. So that's what we're trying to do, is to get the right people to come together, Canadians and Nigerians. It doesn't matter, you know, which part. The idea is get the right people. We have wasted our time trying to get, you know, like everybody online. It would never happen. I know that. I've been to NIDO, I've been to NCA, I've been to every organization. It's a waste of time. Sometimes you're gonna have to face the truth and find the right people to do business with. And that's why we call it the business network. You know, Jangochi is here. I went to Nigeria. I was there for six weeks. Everybody's talking about him because he started the Nigerian-Canadian Business Network. They are still going strong, and his legacy is there because people remember who encouraged that. I just want us to know that it's not. We don't need everybody with the Nigerian-Canadian Business Network. We just need the right people. And Percy is on the board. He knows what I'm talking about. You know, we're not a proud organization. We're just, like, you know, Isaac said, you know, like, we just need people that want to think business and think how to develop Nigeria, what we can do for Nigeria, and how we can come together as a unit. Either you're Canadian or you're Nigerian, and do something positive for Nigeria. That's all we need. If you're part of it, and if you believe in what we stand for, I hope you can join us. But having said that, DAC, I'm going to go from table to table. DAC, you know, like Yomi would say, see, this is my heart, and you are right here. See, although the Excellency beat you, right? But that should be France philosophy. I just want to know that you will always be there. You and Madam Pat. You know, she always called me doctor, but I'm not a doctor, and I don't want to be a doctor. I'm king. So definitely, I love you. You know that. You know, and I will definitely come and see you. You know, you're my brother. You're always there for us. And you are, the impact that you made in Nigeria is still, ringing. I just came back and it is still there, Dr. Berry, my brother, actually, you know what, if this were to be the old time, we have a CBN guy here, and he could have, fund this occasion, but it's a new regime. We'll forgive you. Aki is always there, you know, and his wife, you know, like, you know, it's all good, you know. Hey, Austin, you are the new government, eh? We love you, you know, and I look forward to working with you for the next three years. You know, I'm looking at it and, madam, you know, I don't want to, you know, leave you out, you know, like, without you. Actually, people are still talking about you in Nigeria. You know, that, you know, sometimes the women ignore John and they talk about you, you know, like, so you made an impact in Nigeria. Of course, I already spoke about my wife and the frat. Oh, Yomi was the first person in Ottawa that when I said we're going to do a setup for the High Commissioner, he said, go ahead, I'm with you, whatever it costs. You know, and Yomi, you know what? You are right here. You know, you started the right here thing. Firstly, wife, I love you so much. Yeah. Firstly, and Isabel, thank you very much. You know, I mean, Percy's always been there for the Nigerian community. I don't know how we can ever thank you enough. You've always been from day one. You're my mentor, you know. I mean, I can't believe the guy is over 70. And, and he just looked like, you know, he's 50-something. Love you, it's dearly. You know, John is now 70 yet. Well, I already spoke about the Oluwole affairs. You know, without you, we couldn't do this. You know that, you know, from, you know, Isaac, you know, you mind? And, hey, senior, you and I connect, you know, very well, you know, definitely. Raheem called me up. I told him, the guy's from the US, Detroit. I spoke to him and I said, this is what we're doing. He said, I'm going to be there. You know, whatever it takes. I said, well, you know what? I'm going to make it even better for you. Maybe I'll get you to interview, you know, because he's the president of, you know, a Nigerian enterprise. And what they do is basically very unique. They highlight what is good about Nigeria. They interview and they archive online documentary of video of successful Nigerians, you know, and they put it online. So I said, you know what, I'm even going to make it better for you. I think you can interview Isaac Ololafe. I never spoke to him yet. Thanks. I said, you come to Ottawa, I'll make sure that you can at least you get to talk to Isaac, you know, Isaac, hey, look me up. So both of you, I'm connecting you guys, you know, like he traveled from Detroit. Please, give him 5 minutes. Wow. What do you need? Our president, John, I want to deliver the High Commissioner's message to you right now. He said to say thank you. You've been very, very wonderful, and he's very proud of you. He's right here, and I'm telling you what he told me in confidence. He told me that he's proud of you, and he appreciates everything that you have done. So I'm Excellency, I delivered the message. So, I mean, I did. Hey, Dr. Bakari, I called you once, and you said, I'll be there. I was just here in Ottawa, but I'll come back just for the Excellency. You know, thank you very much. You and I go way back, and you did a good job as a PR, and I know you're going to do a good job as the president. You know, please give him a round of applause. This is the president of the Nigerian Canadian Association in Ottawa. I mean, in Montreal. I see I'm bringing you back to Ottawa. I only think about Ottawa. And, oh, of course, my good friend, Sam. We even have the same name, Adewale. Sam, although my first name is his last name. See, can you see, get confused more than that? He came all the way from Toronto. Please stand up. Stand up, Sam. Sam. Sam, I don't want to please. You know. Sam and I, we were just in the process of bringing, you know, the former head of state, you know, Chief that's all I can think of, Excellency. The President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, you know, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo. We were just in the process of doing that. I was in Nigeria, you know, mobilizing people to do that, and then we heard that, you know, like the President got appointed to go and work on the Guinea-Bissau, you know, unrest there, and we had to defer it to April 15, 16 next year. So, I mean, I know you, because you know, leadership and governance, a lot of money, you know, because we have done a lot of work. But I can guarantee you that, you know, the Olola Fest, I've decided that they will do, I don't know if I can say that. But we'll talk to them. I said, come on. So, I mean, we will see. I think, dream makers, and of course my family, Olola Fest, you know, we'll see what we can do to support leadership and governance, you know, like next year.
To make the dream a reality.
To make the dream a reality. My Excellency, I just concluded that. So, I mean, we'll talk. Okay. So, I mean, and it's the Vice President, Kola, thank you very much for coming down. But you know what? One person that is very important, my brother. Give me 2 minutes. I just want to recognize a lady that I've always admired from day one, and she came with Their Excellency, you know, and I just love her name, Peace. Can you get it anything better than that? Peace, rise up, please. You know, like I'm saying, she has always been, you know, wonderful to me every time I come, you know, to the, you know, residents, and, you know, just appreciate you, you know, definitely. And, you know, she actually got, you know, thank you, you know. And then the new friend that I just met, you know, thank you very much. But you know what?
I appreciate joy to the world in the station.
No. Excellency, can I ever forget about joy to the world? Without joy, we have no voice in Nigeria. Joy has always made sure that whatever we breathe in Canada get reported in Nigeria. Joy, I love you. And you always be my reply, even if you give me. So you know what I'm talking about. But you know what? One thing I cannot go without saying is that the first time, I mean, one thing that is special, very, very special, that I will never forget is Our Excellency. When the first, I think one of the first few events that we had on the residence, and I dropped my food on the floor. You will think that, you know, this is the wife of the former minister, 3-time minister, and now the High Commissioner's wife. She will call anybody and say, come here and clean up this. I will say whatever Canadians will say. See, I've been here for almost 40 years, but you know what I'm talking about. That from the floor. She won not only my heart, but Boston, you understand, you were there. Boston, that was Boston's first encounter with Her Excellency. Instead of calling anybody else, she stood down and cleaned it up. Since that day, I've always said, you know what, no matter what, she's a special lady. So please rise up, just for 1 minute for Her Excellency, because she is so special. And you know what? Nobody, know our work until you get really close to her. Please, help me. Give her a That was special. That was a special. So on that good note, I just want to say, this wasn't for everybody. This event wasn't for everybody. It was for special people. And I thank you all for being part of this. Thank you.
So thank you everybody for coming, and make sure if you had a few drinks, be careful on your way home, and hang around to shake hands, greet, and celebrate, and have a wonderful evening. On behalf of NCA, the Ambassador, the Deputy High Commissioner, everybody else, thank you for a wonderful night, and good night.